Hey everyone, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And today I've got a really sweet deck. This one's actually pretty fairly competitive, and it plays really well, and we're just going to hop right into it. And we are calling this deck Snap Together. So this deck I saw over on YouTube. There is a great channel called Can't Be Countered. I highly recommend you go check out their channel. They post a lot of great decks. I've played a few of them on my channel as well, and I definitely want to make sure that they get the shout out that they deserve. So I'll put the link down below. But yeah, this is a flash deck. This is a Bant flash deck. We are trying to essentially control the board and only cast spells during our opponent's turn. That way we can always keep mana open for counter spells and be able to just make sure that our opponent is not really interacting with us that much, because again, we want to cast spells on their turn, so we just are going to leave mana open every turn. So what are we going to be doing? Again, we're going to be countering. We're going to be countering with a ton of things. We're going to have some really great synergies. We have a couple copies of Mana Tithe. We have 2 copies of Mana Tithe. In their deck, they had 3. I didn't have 3. I didn't want to craft the third one, so I put in 1 copy of Spell Pierce. So Mana Tithe counters a spell unless they pay 1. Spell Pierce counters a non-creature spell unless their controller pays 2. We also have a few copies of this card called Undersimplify. This is essentially a miscalculation. It just says 2 mana, choose target spell. If it's a creature spell, it perpetually gets -2, -0. We don't really care about that, but it just says counter the spell unless their controller pays 2 extra colorless. So again, just a way to counter a spell. We also have 4 copies of Frilled Mystic. This is a creature with flash that counters a spell when it comes into play. And then it has 4 copies of Rewind, which is a 4 mana counter spell, but you get to untap 4 lands. So this actually allows you to play more than 1 spell on a turn, usually more than 1 counter spell. But ideally, you know, you could potentially rewind and then play a Nightpack Ambusher. Nightpack Ambusher is really going to be the bread and butter of this deck. This is a 4 mana 4/4. There was a time when this first came out in Standard that everybody was playing Simic Flash. This card felt really oppressive. But again, 4 mana 4/4 with Flash. Other wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1. But then it says at the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2 wolf creature token. And since this gives wolves and werewolves +1/+1, it's actually creating 3/3s. And again, we're going to get benefit from this card by doing what we're trying to do anyway, and that is not cast spells during our turn. All of our spells can be cast during our opponent's turn. So we're just, on our turn, we're just wanting to play land and just immediately say go and then just let them attempt to do what they're going to do. The only card that we are playing in our deck that can't be cast on our opponent's turn is going to be Divine Purge. So Divine Purge is really out there for multiple reasons. It is out there for sweeping the board early on in the game, because there are decks out there that are really low to the ground that can come at you really quickly, and you need to be able to wipe the board. But on top of that, this is going to allow us to cast some of our cards that are just going to be super powerful. We're going to get extra benefit from them if we get to recast them, mainly in Snapcaster Mage. So Snapcaster Mage is a 2 mana 2/1. We all know what this does. It's flash. It lets us cast something from our graveyard. So we're going to be able to cast those extra counter spells from our graveyard. And we're also going to be able to cast our removal spell from our graveyard, because Fragment Reality, this card, if you're not playing this in Historic, and I've played this in a ton of my decks, and I have mentioned this many times, this is probably the best removal spell on Arena right now. It is equivalent to Swords to Plowshares. It's a 1 mana, exile target non-token artifact, creature, or enchantment. Yes, they will get to put a random creature card with lesser mana value from their library onto the battlefield tapped. But this gets rid of the ring, because the ring is indestructible, and this just exiles. This gets rid of those pesky 1 mana dorks that people are playing on turn 1 and they don't get any kind of benefit. This just gets rid of other artifacts. It gets rid of super powerful enchantments. This is a great removal spell, and sometimes they just miss whenever they try to put something into play. But what's really good with this card is Containment Priest. So this says if a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it. So if we have Containment Priest in play and we Fragment Reality something big, and they're going to hit a creature, and that creature is going to come into play very temporarily, or I don't even know if it hits play. It's just going to get exiled because they didn't cast it. So we're going to essentially 2-for-1 our opponent with this combination right here, sometimes 3-for-1. Because again, right, we can Divine Purge, exile our Snapcaster Mages that we might have in play, and then recast them. Yes, they cost 2 more, but we're going to get the benefit from them again. And then last but not least, we are playing Grow Old Together. So this is a new card from the new Alchemy set. It's a 3-mana instant, and it says seek 2 cards from among the top 10 cards of your library, and then shuffle, and then creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. So we're going to hit all kinds of creatures, right? We have, you know, Snapcasters, Containment Priest, Frilled Mystic, Nightpack Ambushers. We're going to potentially hit 2 of these in our top 10 cards, and everything in our hand that's a creature is going to get +1/+1 permanently. So that's great value. And then on top of that, this being an incident, we could flashback Snapcaster Mage and do this again. And then this is going to potentially allow us to fill up our hands with Frilled Mystics, Nightpack Ambushers, and Snapcaster Mages. This card seems insane. And I will tell you right now, we had some great games with all these cards, especially some great hits with Grow Old Together. So I really highly recommend this card if you are playing the Simic color, you're playing some creatures. You know, give this, and on top of it, it's an uncommon, so definitely worth a try, right? Everybody's got some spare uncommon wild cards. But yeah, again, this deck is super great. I've been climbing the ladder with it pretty regularly, and you know, if you have the cards, I highly recommend it. But yeah, again, go check out Can't Be Counter's YouTube channel. Link is down below. And again, if you like the channel, the videos, the decks, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. And as always, I stream on the weekends. So hop on over to twitch.tv/BA Motumbo and bring your deck list over on the weekends. And we will potentially turn your deck list or idea into a video. And we could be talking about it right now. So with that being said, everyone, let's hop right into the games. And we'll see you all at the wrap up. Extra long leave. Have come and gone. Hey, what's up, Frosty? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Those are pretty cool sleeves. You have impulsed. Narset. Nah, no thanks. You know what? I'm just gonna get the beatdown started. Plus, I don't really know how relevant the maximum hand size thing is gonna be, so. Narset. I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to just do this. I mean, they're hurting for land, right? Like, I mean, that's a lot of impulses you got over there. Sure.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of the light home
absorb. Would you care to absorb the Containment Priest? Sure thing. I am kind of waiting for them to, like, I'm just going to keep slamming the attack, right? And they'll activate their Hall, and I'll be like, oh, oops, and then I'll Fragment Reality it. They're just going to go do this right now. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Like, yeah, I'm 100% sure. Why would you do that? All right. I go first. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Nope. All right, well, yet another one. You got me. In Fragment Reality, the Witch's Oven. We'll see what happens here. I was about to say, they're not just gonna... Sure thing, my friend. Sure thing. If you have another one, I mean... Another serrated scorpion. Oh, come back. Come back. They didn't expect me to Fragment Reality their Witch's Oven. Oh well. Oh, that one. Gotcha, gotcha. I didn't see who was going first. Well, it's obviously not us. Oh, no, it is us. Okay. Oh, Narcomoeba. The bane of my existence. Not really, but... I mean, if we could find a... Gosh. 4 land. Okay. All right. Seems fine. Well, hello to you, Guildgate player. Oh, thank you. Huzzah! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, I was kind of hoping to draw land there. It's unfortunate. You are living the dream. Come on, my friend. Hey, Mamu, how you doing? Uh-oh. Tell me what kind of ideas you've got. I mean, I'm definitely interested in continuing to play some Dollmaker. So, I mean, I'm just gonna try to close this game out. That was a great draw, actually. No, the new card. Is it Devoted Dollmaker from Alchemy? It exiles a non-token permanent and makes a token permanent. Yeah, good game. Good game, my friend. Good game. They were probably like, oh, we're going to bait out the counterspell so we can Gates Ablaze. Nope, not today. Not today, friend. Hi, Persephone. Come here. How you doing? Pay 2 life. I'm going to hold up the Mana Tithe, right? Because they're going to try to hit a 3-drop here. And we're just going to say, nope. Wolf Willow Haven. Nope. All right. Well, we're drawing lands. Lands are good. Maybe I should have cast Fragment Reality on this Utopia Sprawl. Persephone, did you have a good nap? Yeah, you look like you did. Come on, Trax. Those are pretty cool sleeves, too. Oh, those are really cool. Like, if you're upset, dude, just leave the game. You've got a cool, like, you've got a cool avatar, too. All right, Trax. Well, I'm sorry that you had to turn into a salty roper. Oh, Persephone. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Oh yeah. Everyone not familiar? This is Persephone. We're just living the dream against this deck. Too bad they're not here, and they're going to scoop it up. I mean, that's the thing, right? They could easily come back and still win this game. But they just had to be the salty roper. Persephone, you need a good brushing after that nap you took. It looks like you slept for like 27 years. You're like Rita Repulsa from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You're like, I'm finally awake after 10,000 years. I wasn't even paying attention. We go first. All right, I'll keep it. If you're playing a creature or an artifact deck or enchantments, you watch out. They're McHorsing around. Waste. Oh, it is I mean, we'll just play some land destruction against them. Right? You want to play another one of those? Did you really keep a one-lander? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to hit that. Oh, it's your go. It's your go. Like this person just like, okay. Up the beanstalk? Sure. So they... What are they playing? That's an artifact. Tough Cookie. I mean, we should be able to close this game out fairly quickly here. Like, I was very tempted to hit their vault there. Springleaf Drum. Sure. Mirror Enforcer. I mean, they can play another one. That's fine. Okay, well, we're gonna probably give them the business here. Five, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sure. You can do whatever you're gonna do. Up the beanstalk, that's fine. Okay. I mean, I'm going to counter that. They can draw their 2 cards, which is fine. Okay. So if we attack, they have to block with most everything. Could kill. So all this comes into play tapped, right? So I could kill that. Kill. You can have a 1-drop, that's fine. Yeah, pretty good, right? We just keep going after, and then we get in, and then the game is over. All right. We go first. Well, I guess we are going to play this land. Can we get Mana Tithe value here? Mana Tithe value? Nope. Sure. Haha, got him. I mean, not really. We don't have no land. We don't have any land. Oh, those are a pretty cool color. Yeah. Haha, got him. All right, and now we sit back and we win the game. Do I counter this? Probably. I mean, I'm just here to close the game out. Like, let's be real. Holy moly. I mean, I kind of feel bad about drawing this third one. I mean, let's be honest. I feel a little bit bad. I thought they played Reprieve for a second. I legitimately thought that that was about to be a Reprieve. I could Mana Tithe for the rub-ins, but... Whew! Did I have fun? I did have fun. Well, that's on Arena, right? Like, I don't know what they're going to do in regards to that. So, here's another thing, Avid Fish, on, what's the website? You can order custom dragon shields. It's like $25 for 100. Like, you get whatever image you want on them. I definitely want to land. You got roped by Sparky. Yeah, Sparky can be a little broken sometimes. Here's a cool interaction. 2 for 1. Because that creature can't come into play because it wasn't cast. Can I draw a land? Like, please, please? Thank you. Okay, well, I mean, that's not going to work out for you because of Containment Priest, but it's fun. It's fun to think that it's going to work temporarily. They're going to scoop as soon as it happens. Sure. Uh-huh. Let that resolve. Block the... No. Okay. Yeah. I got some bad news for you, my friend. I got some bad news for you. You ready for this? This is going to be a scoop as soon as I cast this creature. I knew that was going to be a scoop. Oh, I knew that was going to be a scoop. Nice. Geo 17. I kind of wish we were going first. Or that this was a shock land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Well, nope. I was going to shock this into play, but since we drew this, I think we're okay. All right, we'll put this into play. They probably have a removal for it, which is fine. Yep, you got it. They're probably going to think that we're on Collected Company here. Which, I mean, we know that we're not. And this is still like a fine attack, even if we're on Collected Company. They don't have a play. I mean, this is just our play, right? This is going to be a lot harder to remove. I mean, they still probably have a removal spell, but they can't cut it down. Oh, all the downs. They have all the down spells. All right. Probably just cast Growl together. Okay. Perfect. We definitely want to hit land. I've been pretty impressed with this Growl together card. Yeah. We'll take one. Can't be cut down anymore. Go for the throat. It could definitely be go for the throated. Nah, we'll just hold. We'll hold here. I mean, honestly, we may just Snapcaster and then Growl together again. If they're just going to try to get there on the back of this one Shambling Ghast. I mean, our creatures are just going to get... Oh, we can't cast it. They haven't passed priority. Now they can cut this down. Murderous Rider, okay. Did we... We didn't have any cards in the top 10, or any creatures in the top 10. Okay. I mean, we got bigger, but that was disappointing. Okay, we're going to go to 10. They have nothing. We finally out-removaled them. Oh, they don't have any instance either. They don't have any way to benefit off of that. This game is pretty much over. If they activate right to block, let's go into full control here. I mean, yeah, Avid Fish, you could use like the companion app. Most stores will have you use the companion app anyway. All right, got him. Got him. All right, everyone, welcome back to the wrap-up. And again, this deck is super powerful. As you saw the games that we played, we really just shut our opponents out. We are able to counter everything they're doing for the most part. If a few things get through, you know, we can Divine Purge the small stuff out of the way. And then again, right, we're able to control the board with Fragment Realities, Containment Priests, Containment Priest into Fragment Reality. We're able to put enough Nightpack Ambushers on the board where we're making a wide enough army where we can just swing in. And, you know, Snapcaster Mage is great. Counterspells are powerful. It does kind of suck at the same time where you're playing a strategy where you're essentially preventing your opponent from playing Magic. But at the same time, right, there are so many different ways to play this game, whether it's control, whether it's land destruction, whether it's mill, whether it's infect or poison, whether it's like Super Friends type effects. Again, so many ways. And there's ways to win that I haven't even hit on yet. So, yeah, this deck, again, really, really powerful. I recommend giving it a shot if you have the cards. Some of these cards you may not think are worth crafting, maybe the Mana Tithe, but as you saw in our video, we definitely got some people with Mana Tithe, so it is there. I was actually thinking for a little bit to actually try Stifle in this deck. Stifle seems like could be an okay 1 or 2 of as well. Maybe change the Spell Pierce to a Stifle, or maybe 2 of them, take out 1 Undersimplify. But I really feel like Undersimplify really carried its weight here, and then the base Simic shell for this deck is super powerful in regards to Nightpack Ambusher, Frilled Mystics, Rewinds, Snapcaster Mages. So yeah, you just add in more control in another color, and this is great. The mana in this deck works out really well, 99% of the time. And again, mana base is always going to be the most expensive part of a deck. So, build at risk, because again, mana bases are expensive, and that goes for paper Magic as well. But yeah, again, huge shout to Can't Be Countered. I'll link down below to their YouTube channel and the video that they played. And again, if you enjoy the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord and hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo, and you could be a part of a video. Just bring your deck or your idea, and we'll see what we can do. Again, I really want to just thank everybody for taking the time out of your day to watch the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. With that being said, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.